It's winter holiday time on the island of Sodor. It's very cold, but the engines don't mind. They love this time of the year when the stations look jolly in their decorations. There was plenty of work with packages and parcels to be delivered, no matter what the weather.
Driver said that there's more snow on the way,
said Edward.
We'll soon be wearing our snow plows,
said James.
You'll enjoy that, won't you, Thomas?
Teased Henry.
You know I won't, Henry,
said Thomas.
I don't like my snowplow. Come on, Annie and Clarabelle.
Sure enough, that night the wind blew and the snow fell heavily. The next morning, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. He told the engines they would have snowplows fitted.
And Thomas, you are to collect an important special from Callan Station. It's needed for the village feast on Toby's branch line.
Thomas was excited about his special, but not about his snowplow.
Please, sir, my plow is awkward and uncomfortable. Do I have to wear it?
I'm sorry, Thomas, but everyone has to wear a snowplow,
said Sir Topham Hatt. The fitters, his driver, and firemen all helped with Thomas's snowplow.
We'll have to try that again,
laughed his driver.
Big, hard, awkward thing.
Thomas grumbled unhappily. He was very impressed when he arrived at Callan Station and saw a special. It was a beautiful Christmas tree.
The tree will have lights and stand in the middle of the village,
said Edward.
Make sure you get it to Toby safely.
I will,
said Thomas.
Bye, Edward.
Thomas arrived at Maidway, and Toby was very happy to see him.
The villagers will be delighted with this tree,
Toby said.
I'm glad you have your snowplow. I can't clear all the snowdrifts by myself.
Come on, Toby.
Thomas couldn't see there was a huge rock buried under the snow. Suddenly, his snowplow hit the rock.
Bouncy buffers,
cried Thomas.
My plow is broken.
His driver tried to stop, but the broken plow hit the water tower.
Ah! Cinders and ashes!
Exclaimed Thomas.
We can't go any further,
said Thomas's driver.
And there's no one to help us.
But the villagers need their tree,
said Thomas.
Let me try again. I'm sure I can make it.
It wasn't easy without a snowplow, but Thomas was determined. He pushed and he pushed and he pushed. Thomas was trying as hard as he could, but there was just one snowdrift after another. Finally, Thomas and Toby were pulling into the village station. Thomas whistled and the villagers cheered when they saw their beautiful tree.
Hooray!
Hooray! They said.
Hooray!
The next day, Sir Topham Hatt sent for Thomas. Thomas was very unhappy. What would Sir Topham Hatt like to say about his broken snowplow? But Sir Topham Hatt wasn't cross. He was very pleased.
The villagers had a wonderful feast,
he said.
You were very brave to take on that snow without a plow.
Thank you, sir,
said Thomas.
Now, as you know,
continued Sir Topham Hatt,
there are no spare snowplows. So, you'll just have to do without yours for a while.
Oh, thank you, sir,
grinned Thomas.